week.
I know.
We are back with another episode.
Yeah.
I'm Faye.
I'm Abby.
And I'm Tash.
And we are into interiors.
Yeah.
Ladies, how's your week been?
Mine's been busy as usual.
Yeah.
Just working, kids, the rest of it. Yeah. What about
Stress.
you? Oh, bless you.
No, do you know what? We're
Overwhelmed.
Too blessed to be
To be
stressed.
stressed.
Too
Honestly, that's a
stressed.
good way to put it. But, you know, sometimes life will overwhelm you and we bounce back.
What have you guys been getting up to, like, during the week?
Yeah, do you know, I haven't done much design work this week though, because I've been waiting for a lot of clients to kind of feedback and get back to me, which is quite nice because then you can have that
A bit of a break.
rest,
Refresh the
Couple of
creative
breaks.
block.
Yeah.
Speaking of refreshing creative blocks, me and you bumped into each other, didn't we?
We did. Yeah, we went to
Where?
this restaurant in
Monica in
yes,
Deptford.
yeah.
Okay, is it a new one?
Is a new one.
I don't know, I've
It's
never
like
been
a
there before, but-
sub-branch of 805.
Okay,
So it's like their new,
Yeah,
refreshed,
it's
Okay.
like
five
African
branch.
seafood kind of.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was really nice.
What do you think
Flavours.
of the decor, the interiors?
I liked it, you know, because it was different.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of these restaurants is quite similar with that,
Yeah.
the flowery
Flowery wall.
you know, the big neon sign,
Yeah.
and you know,
Every restaurant looks the same these days.
literally. But this one, when you walk in, you actually feel like you've gone somewhere else.
The ambiance.
Yeah, you feel like you're even Africa or the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Like, it just gives that vibe. So it
Holiday vibe.
hits with it, with the food, and yeah, I think it was good. They've done well.
And can I say, I actually love this for our people.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these like high-end restaurants are Mediterranean or Japanese. And I feel like now we're getting more Caribbean infused or Afro-Caribbean
Yeah.
cuisine now. And it looks good. Like,
Yeah.
we've got nice restaurants too.
Yeah.
The service as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Service,
it wasn't too
beautiful
bad.
interiors.
I think the Ghanaians, we need to do a little bit better.
Oh gosh,
Yeah.
she started already.
Ghanaians, come on. I'll help. We'll help with the decor, but
That's true, we can sort out the
That's not
interiors.
me,
But no,
yeah.
that's actually a very... I used to go to Kate's in Plasto.
exactly. That's like the
Yeah,
big one.
and the interiors was not given.
Yeah.
You know, you need to actually send them an email like, "Hi people, this is what I can do for
I
you."
can help.
Yeah,
That's what we're here
literally.
for.
It's even Ghana, you know,
Yeah.
we're very simple, very, you know, we're just here to eat, you know, small. Not
Straight
doing
to the
flashy,
point.
flashy like the
Nigerians.
Nigerians. Yeah.
Oh gosh. But have you had any projects this week? Faye?
Project-wise, I've just been continuing with this project
Mhm.
and I love it like that because it means that I can just take it at my own pace
Yeah.
and not be overwhelmed. But yeah, the client's been updating me. The
Love
sofa
that.
and bed are in, the blinds are in. So
Love
just
that.
waiting until it comes to life.
Progress.
I know.
Progress.
I'm excited.
My middle name is Overwhelmed this week.
No, don't
I am planning my 30th birthday. I am planning a whole girls trip. I am trying to push through life. And I have projects that I'm working on as well. But yeah,
getting through it.
I'm getting through it. And you know
Together.
what? When you see the end result, like, it actually amazes me. Even though I'm like, oh my gosh, I've worked at 4 o'clock in the morning and I
It's
was up
worth
and I
it.
didn't sleep. When you see what you can create at 4 a.m, when I show you
Oh, really?
ladies, yeah.
What time are your creative streaks? Because I'm a bit like that. Maybe
Yeah.
it's because of the kids, but I do tend to work within those hours. When we were working together on the project, we would be texting at like 3 a.m.
Exactly.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Like, I feel sorry for my 9 to 5 manager because my 5 to 9 gets more time from me. I
Do
feel
you
so
know what I mean? It's because
Yeah.
at those times, like, you've just got that creative burst, music,
Yeah.
chilling, have your little drink or tea, and you're just getting on with it. What about you? What's your creative hours?
No, I think maybe because I start really early for my day job. By the time I get home, I'm physically, mentally exhausted.
Tired.
So I would say I usually jump on around like 6 or 7, and by 10, my brain starts deteriorating from there.
No, I get it.
Yeah, so by 1, I'm like, I have to be done.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't you get into that mode like when you switch on, you just can't switch off, if that makes sense?
Yeah,
Yeah,
doing. I'm like, I
that's
want
my
to
problem.
I want
Get
to
it
do
done.
this. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But then the more I'm doing it, I realise that I'm spending more time on something that's a neurodivergent in there anyway.
True.
But
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't operate.
And to be fair, in business or in work in general, we have to structure our time in order to
Yeah.
support our own mental health
true.
and make sure that
Can't
we're putting
overdo
the
it.
best into it. If we're working half asleep, sometimes it might not come out as 10/10
Yeah.
as, you know, as I'm saying my one may have, but yeah.
And sometimes you get into it so much that you like forget to cook dinner and forget that you even have like a family to look after or to feed yourself. Like there's some projects where I'll start and I would have realised that, oh my gosh, I've not eaten. Like I haven't eaten today because I'll just get into it. So it's about creating those healthy boundaries and just having a space and a break.
Me, I need to put the biscuits down when I'm working.
Snacks.
I think we're hungry, so we're talking about film.
Literally, I'm starving.
But
Gosh.
Let's get into colours. What do you both think about the new colour of the year?
I love it. I was talking about it recently.
What is the colour of the year?
It's mocha mousse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Teach
These
me.
names, I know. So it's like brown, kind of like tan, but I feel like it has an undertone of pink in there, like blush pink. So it's very soft and warm.
Okay.
Quite autonomous as well. Like, so it goes with this type of theme of, you know, of the year. But what's nice about it is it's another neutral.
Yeah.
So you can build up on it.
Our
you know.
colour.
Yeah. So you can like add your whites, your blacks to it.
And it complements it nicely.
Yeah.
It really does.
Because I'm thinking of like more burnt oranges and burgundies, maybe mocha, like you said, and that with white and like beige
Layering.
would just it would be a really nice layer. I've seen some really nice interiors like that.
Yeah, they're really nice. Well,
I think I saw like a colour palette or some colour palettes that you was exploring on your Instagram story the other day, and I think there was shades of the mocha mousse on there. And
Okay, see, I didn't even know
very
what I was
on
doing.
trend. So you are an on-trend babe, whether you know it or not.
Yeah.
I just don't know the technicality. That's what Abby's here for. Hello.
Love that for us.
No, it's nice. It's a nice one.
Okay.
So ladies, we have our first design dilemma
Yay!
that's been DMs to us.
Okay.
So I'm going to read it out now.
Lovely.
And
Lovely.
put your thinking caps on because we need to actually provide the advice that we're here to give.
Okay.
Right.
So, are you ready?
As your design systems.
Your design sisters.
Where's my water?
We are here.
Drink some water, get ready.
Do you want your water?
Yeah, I do actually, yeah. Thank you.
So the first design dilemma. Hi ladies, I'm so excited for this podcast. It's come at the right time as me and my husband have just moved into our forever home.
Hey husband.
My husband wanted a designated space to work from home, so I surprised him with a new desk. He isn't the most stylish or knowledgeable when it comes to interiors and decorating, so I went ahead and ordered a really cute desk. And let's just say he wasn't impressed.
Not impressed with the desk or the fact that you...
Okay, carry on. Yeah.
He believes all big purchases should be ran by him. Do you think my partner should have a say on how we're decorating our home? Am I wrong for not showing him the desk beforehand?
Okay, let's nitpick this one.
Let's break this down.
Let's break this. So, they bought a new home, her and her husband. He wants an office space.
Yeah.
He's not very good, and he's kind of let her take that control.
Yeah.
She's gone ahead and bought him a desk, but now he's angry that she didn't
Run it by
him because it's a big purchase.
Yeah.
Did she buy the desk for just him or is it you and him? Because I think that would be a good telling point as to why she may have made the choice as well. Because it's like, if you're doing it for us, then it's a nice gesture for your husband. He should maybe see that as, or he could maybe consider the fact that you're just trying to ease the load off of him.
Literally.
And help in that sort of way. And we can both use it. It's something that we might both like, but then if he doesn't like it, then
I think maybe there needs to be like, maybe they haven't really defined their roles or their like. Do you know what I mean? There needs to be an agreement, because if they did, then he will not be getting involved, whether it's a big purchase or not.
True.
Like, let her deal with it. But maybe if that wasn't defined properly, that's why he's getting involved to say, oh, why wasn't I told about the purchase? How can it be a big purchase anyway? What kind of desk is she getting?
I want to see the desk.
I want to see the desk as well.
Send a picture.
If you are listening to this, please send us a picture of this desk because we want to know how big the desk is, where it's from, the price point. Stereotypically, from my perspective anyway, it's the woman's role to decorate the home. The woman makes the house a home. I don't know about y'all, but for me anyway, in my household, the woman makes the house a home. So we would have more of a say on what furniture's being purchased. And I think if you've done it as a kind gesture, your husband's expressed that, you know, he wants a desk in his home, then you've gone out your way to get the desk. I personally don't think there should be a problem.
Wait. Whose bank account was used?
Good question.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
And how much was the desk as well? Because if we have a price and we say, okay, maybe she spent like, I don't know, £550 on a really high-end desk, then... And it came out of the husband's account. He'd be thinking, wait, £500 for a desk? Hey! As designers, we'd be thinking, no, that is a quality piece.
Yeah, exactly.
It's aesthetically pleasing.
He won't get it.
He would not understand,
exactly.
especially if he's just not that way in tune with decor.
Yeah.
So it would be good to know the price of the
We want to
desk.
know the price. We want to know. We want to see a
it.
picture of the desk.
Yeah, but that's why I think like men, perhaps I don't know, people may agree to disagree. I feel like they need to be a little bit more connected with this. Like I don't feel like it should be defined as women and men kind of thing,
That's
because I often see men that are really into style and fashion and interiors. They're really good.
Alvin Wayne. 10 out of 10.
Literally.
His interiors are chef's kiss. Like, he's
Literally.
always an Architectural Digest. He is one of the best interior designers
100%.
that I know.
Yeah.
So
Once they tap into that creative side,
that's it.
do you know what I mean? But like, I feel we need to give them that space to allow them to have that.
Can you
creativity.
imagine your husband?
Yeah.
But they have to learn. Like, it can't all be us. Like, there's so much we're doing already.
Would you
like,
run an idea like that, like a desk, by your husband? And there's your answer.
You've
maybe I'm
answered
just
the
with them because I'm an interior designer, so it's my thing. Like, what do you know? Like, yeah.
Are you trying to challenge me?
Exactly. You know?
So would you just say he lets you freestyle, sort of thing?
Yeah, but there are times I will ask for his opinion. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, what do you think
Yeah.
about this? What do you think about this colour?
Okay.
And then he will just give me some weird answer. Why did I even ask?
Shout out to the husband.
You're just trying to make them feel important, make them feel special, but you already know your answer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, why did I even ask? But yeah, we have to bring them in. But yeah, it's interesting.
You know, like, women make a house a home, like you said.
Yeah.
But at the same time, so does a man. So it's like we have
Yeah.
to. There's no home really if you're a family. It's the three of you, the two of
Yeah.
you, whatever the number is. And I think we do need to consider our men more in these decisions. I'm just trying to like
That's true.
be in
Yeah,
the
you're
middle
right.
here now.
Is that an unpopular opinion? I'm joking.
I mean,
But it's nice that you bring some masculinity into the design.
Yeah, otherwise,
and
it's just all you.
Yeah. That's
Like
true.
you're supposed to make the house a home together, not just by being physically present in the home, but by putting your own touch on it.
Yeah.
For example, you will put family photos on the wall. You're not gonna just put pictures of yourself.
yeah,
That's
weird.
true.
That's
And
really
sentiments as well.
Yeah.
Like sentimental things, sentimental
Right.
pieces. It is nice when you can go around the house and be like, oh, I remember. Like, there's this one cup, and it's literally a £4 cup from H&M Home.
She had to say it's £4.
It's a £4 cup from H&M. But my husband, it was you know the pop up I had back in summer last year.
Okay.
The end of that pop up, it was in John Lewis, and then we went to H&M Home, and he just got me a few little bits.
Okay.
It was like a little bowl for the desk and a cup, and I love it.
Wow.
Like
I love
every
that.
time I drink out of that cup, it just brings back that memory, and it's just
Things
a really
like that,
cute
isn't it?
cheetah print cup. It's so quirky, it's so cool, but it's the fact that he used his initiative to pick it up,
And he
and I will always
understands
remember that.
you.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
because it's it is my style.
Yeah.
It's something I would have picked.
Yeah.
So
And that kind
Yeah.
of shows that he's investing into the home, and it's not just
Yeah.
you
Not
that's
just-
doing that.
exactly,
Like, you're not coming to just sleep and pay bills. Like, you're part
Right.
of
You're
this.
part of
But
this.
then,
Yeah.
in saying that and going back to the the dilemma,
Mm.
it's like if you consider your counterpart in the decision, then there's that you give that the husband that feeling as well of
Yeah.
feeling included, of being
Yeah.
able to put something in the home, and it's
Involved.
not just you decorating it.
And getting on with it.
Yeah.
Because it's true, they must feel left out at times, especially when they just come home and they see like, oh, the furniture's
Changed
moved,
something,
or
yeah.
the
Don't
walls
notice,
have
yeah.
changed, and so I personally try to get him involved because, like, coming from a background where I'm very DIY hands-on, it was like, no, I'm not gonna be doing all the building. You're gonna get involved too.
100%.
Like, I've
Especially when you can't
actually,
do it yourself anyway, you know?
I've got 2 kids pulling at me. I need some help. Like, go and build that bunk bed.
Yeah.
The bunk bed.
Go and build that bunk bed.
But then on the flip side of it now, you've got men that don't care.
Yeah.
They literally don't.
Yeah, like they will come into your house and just sit on your cushions that you've just chopped finely,
Literally.
They don't,
and not there.
Mash it up.
They don't even notice.
Yeah, that's my life.
Too tough.
That is my
They
life.
don't notice.
It's a bit like,
I'll go back. Chop my cushion back.
yeah, or
What
you
do
put all
mean?
the cushions on your bed and they just come and just throw it out everywhere.
Yeah.
No, you need to
Try
put
to
that
do
down
it.
nicely.
Layering.
Yes.
100%.
So it's like maybe if they're allowed to put a stamp on the house, maybe they will treat things with more care as well,
Yeah.
or actually care about what you're putting in the house. Yeah.
Saying that, have you had any male clients?
Ooh.
I love male clients.
Do you know what?
Okay.
I've had more couples than a standalone male client.
Yeah.
Have you guys?
I've had couples. There was one in particular. They were a bit too much because they just wasn't on the same page.
Okay.
So it was very confusing.
Okay.
And then at one point, just both of them said, "Okay, we've decided to just not go
Pull
ahead."
out.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So would you say males are more challenging as a client?
From my experience,
Mm-hmm.
they want to bring a sense of dominance because they feel they have to, but their reasoning behind things doesn't always fit well.
I've got the exact opposite experience.
Is it? And it's like, you're coming to me as a designer. Let me lead.
My experience with males, they are amazing. Like, I don't want to work with women again.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll be real.
But you're talking on their own, because I've had two
A man on
and
his
they were
own.
amazing as well. I'm talking about when they come together.
Like, two men together.
No, a man and a woman.
Oh, no, I've not done man and woman. More, I have. And yeah, you do get that on and off. But, like, a male on his own is literally just get the job done.
Love
They
that.
just, like, get on with
I
it.
need
Here's the
more men. I
money.
need more men then.
Just do it. Like, they listen, they understand, they don't ask too many questions. They just want the
trust you.
job done. They just trust you.
Mhm.
Like, they've hired you for a reason, and it's just, that's personally been my best experiences so far with
I've-
men.
I'd say a pet peeve with like the couple client is a lot of the time the wife will have to go back to the husband to confirm things with him first, and then it causes, you know, issues with
forth.
more back and forths, more revisions are required, and then you've got that challenge of, okay, if you want more revisions, we're gonna need,
Yeah.
you need to pay the fee.
Yeah.
You know? So yeah, it does make a lot of back and forth rather than just dealing with one person directly.
100%. Yeah.
Do you find that the husbands try to challenge everything? Like,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
Because they feel they have to. I'm the man of the house.
I'm the man.
I'm the man.
I'm the boss.
Not everybody though.
Okay. But they just want to have a say, some sort of stamp.
Some men just don't care.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's a bit like weddings. Like, I've heard stories of women organising their weddings. When it comes to like the decor and organising, the man is nowhere to be seen.
Right.
As it should.
He just wants
Just
to come
get
to
your
the
suit.
wedding and that's it.
Get your suit, sort out your groomsmen, and
Literally.
attempt.
Yeah.
Show up.
Let's get into some unpopular opinions because I feel like this is
Yeah, we're
starting to
getting there,
dig
innit?
into unpopular
Do you
opinions.
feel like we answered the dilemma completely? Let's just make sure we've given our sis.
So, from all three, I feel like we're all slightly on the same page. We do still need a few more factors such as price, the desk, where it's from, to kind of give a straight answer. But overall,
I'd say we understand
Yeah,
what you
definitely.
tried to do, and sometimes, you know, in a partnership, you try to make your partner's life easier. So maybe that was like your thought process at the time,
yeah.
which is the understanding side of it. But then I think what we agree on is the fact that, you know, there needs to be some sort of compromise then and some inclusivity where your husband feels at
Brought
least
along.
included in some sort of way in your decisions, whether it's, you know, to do with the money, whether it's to do with the look of the desk or even just the colour. Like, it can just be the littlest of things. So, yeah, maybe just ask a question rather than just going ahead with
Then
it,
it all comes down
unless
to
it's a surprise.
communication.
Literally.
Communication. That's actually it.
And learning your partner.
Yeah.
Because living together, maybe if you wasn't living together before, it will have its challenges as you first move in. And it's just learning each other in order to better communicate going forward.
Yeah.
So,
And as it's your forever home as well, you do want to both be able to have a say on the bigger things. I'm sure your desk is somewhere where you're both going to be working, making money. So maybe something like that, you know.
For sure.
He should have had a little bit of a heads up. But I hope we've answered your questions, sis. And yeah, if you haven't, come back into our DMs.
100%.
And thank you for our first dilemma.
100%, yeah.
Have to throw that out.
I like that one.
That was a good one.
That was a
to
good
get
one.
into.
Yeah.
Hashtag into.
So what popular opinion are you talking about then?
I'm gonna let you take the lead with this.
I've been banging on about this for ages.
You and your unpopular opinion.
I was like,
let's start us off.
I was like, guys, I have this opinion, and it's because I was just scrolling through Instagram the other day, and it always crosses my mind. And I was like, I want to share it with these ladies. I want to see what you think.
Okay.
And when we met the other day, Faye and Abby were like, just tell us. And I'm like, no, I'm going to share it on the pod. So I really want to. It's not dramatic.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let's not
go on.
But let's see. We
Land.
Yeah,
land.
The pressure.
Let her land.
East London girl.
Literally. Okay.
Wait, we're all from East, isn't it?
Yeah.
Growing up.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Wait, I'm Hackney.
I'm Newham.
Oh, you knew?
Yeah,
you
in general.
For real?
Yeah.
Like, where Newham's big?
Plaster.
I was Plasto. How are we just finding this out now?
Can you imagine?
We sound like gang members.
What was the code for
Plaster?
Plasto? I know kind of start with CT, Custom House, CH.
Oh, okay.
Plaster.
H-Town.
Plasto was just
Well,
Plasto.
originally Manor Park and then Plaster.
Okay. So Newham.
Yeah,
Literally.
Newham. Yeah.
Wow, okay. I didn't even know. Wow, okay.
But the
Big
unpopular
up all the
opinion.
Newham
Yeah.
girlies.
So, I don't even think I need to read it. I'm going to just say it
Yeah.
as I hear it in my head. So, what do you ladies think? You know, like we're on home interior accounts, and a lot of the time, you know, we follow people because we love their home, we love their aesthetic, we love the DIYs, the behind the scenes, things like that.
Yeah.
And then they will get pregnant. They will get married. They will have a baby.
Mm.
And then their account just shifts into lifestyle content, baby content, fashion content. So you're seeing new buggies, you're not seeing anything to do with like home interior and things like that. And like I said, it might be an unpopular opinion, but I get upset when I no longer see their houses anymore or their interior anymore.
But Cara, you know what you need to do?
I don't want to unfollow them because I want to see your
Unfollow.
house.
Unfollow.
Really?
If it's no longer
Yeah.
aligned with what you want to see, you unfollow.
What do you actually think about those accounts that change though? Because you guys are both mothers, and I love how you incorporate Abby. Like Abby incorporates lifestyle into the actual content that she creates, and you know you'll get your kids involved. It makes it fun, and we can still get a glimpse of your interior style and the fact that you're a designer at the same time. And I think that's just what I'm craving, because there's some really banging accounts, and I'm like,
but you know what it is though? Those accounts, they're not interior design infested. They bought a new house and they just want to do it up, and then they open up the home account.
Yeah.
That's
like
a good
everybody
point.
does that, opening up the home account because they've got a new account.
That's a good point.
And then when they've moved on from that journey, they're on a new path, then they start presenting that. So it's
That's
either
true.
you want to continue following their journey, or you're not there for that. Unfollow, girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't
It
argue
has
with
to
that.
align with what you want to see. At the end of the day, if you don't want to be seeing, I don't know, so let's say it's loads of baby content or fam content and buggy and cart, and that's just not your thing, then
I mean, it's cute.
yeah.
Like, I love to see like the pregnancy announcements and things like that. I even like to see, like, you know, like when they do their first nursery room and things like that, but then afterwards it starts to fizzle out. And I'm like, oh.
Do you know, it's funny, I don't even get those accounts anymore because I think the algorithm knows that I'm not interested.
Yeah, the algorithm knows.
One thing about Abby, she's gonna just say it as it is.
Like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
So once in a while, I'm like, oh, you remember that person? I'll go and find them. Like, oh, okay, they've moved on in life. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was just
It's a good one.
something that came to mind the other
That's a
day.
good one.
Have you guys got any like unpopular opinions?
I don't know. I was saying like there's one I did. I don't know how unpopular. That's my words. Unpopular it is.
Yeah.
About bathrooms. Just like people always thinking they have to just tile their bathroom. Like there's so many other materials and ways of doing it. I feel people are a bit more adventurous now. We are kind of expanding, but I've got a tiled bathroom, so don't come for
And
me.
your bathroom is banging.
Your bathroom's
It
so nice.
is, but
What would your alternative be?
if I was to do it now,
Yeah.
that's a good question. I will need to have 2 bathrooms because
I'm done with this girl.
Monday.
I can't. But I need to have one that's very like spa feel, the micro cemented walls, a bit of my Viola marble just there in its prominence, like French kiss.
The micro cement is the chef's kiss for me.
Yeah.
There's this one account on Instagram. Loft 208, I believe it is.
Oh, I love her account.
Love. And she's
It's just
like
ridiculously beautiful.
the way she's done the step into the bath as well,
Yeah.
and micro cemented the tub into
It's
the
crazy.
wall and the recessed shelving.
Yeah.
It's giving
Beautiful.
Moroccan vibes.
Shout out.
Yeah,
I love
beautiful.
208.
Beautiful.
I love that. I'm really bad for names. I'm picturing all of these accounts, but I can't remember the names.
You probably know it.
Yeah,
You probably do.
yeah. But yeah, that's what I will do. Definitely have Viola Marble in there, and the
Mhm.
most messiest vein like design.
I
Mm.
love
When
the
it like,
design.
do you know what I mean?
Bit
So
of green.
as I'm showering, I'm just watching it moving, and sorry, I'm a bit weird, but yeah.
A visionary.
What do you
Yeah.
think about the marble, like flooring and tiling in bathrooms?
Fan.
You're a fan? You're not a fan?
Um.
That's hard because you've got one to look
Yeah,
at.
no. The thing is, people think like there's. I don't want to deviate from the topic, but people think just because we have an opinion on something that we don't have to have it as well.
Yeah.
Because someone even like put on one of my comments because I was talking about Tufts furniture, and I was like, yeah, I'm not for it. And she goes, but you've got Tufts bed. Girl, I know.
But I don't like the bed. Okay.
I don't like it.
Yeah,
I don't want
sometimes
it.
you want to change things, but
Exactly.
it's just not the time.
Exactly.
Literally,
yeah.
there's a time for everything.
Exactly. So yeah, even though I've got a
Thank
tiled
you.
bathroom,
Period.
no, it makes sense. I know some people are scared because they think that because some clients were like, oh, we can't have it on the floor, it might slip, and it's
Yeah.
fine.
Mhm.
I think it's alright.
And then cleaning. A lot of maintenance.
They are, but you know,
It's still worth it 'cause I think
still
it looks
good.
luxurious.
It does.
If it's executed correctly.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
you've got black marble
Yeah,
and white marble.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I did that because if it was all white,
Oh
it
my
would have looked
gosh.
very cold and clinical.
Yeah.
Because you know there was an era of like black and white. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Like it was just very
The
stark.
monochrome
monochrome.
vibe.
Yeah.
Then it was grey and white.
Oh.
Yeah, with the black hardware.
Yes.
And now I heard that it's so hard to clean.
Mm.
So yeah, I'm glad that I didn't do that. But
Do you remember when people went through that phase of, I think I even went through that phase as well,
what?
spray painting like your bathroom taps and your shower, yeah, guilty.
Did it last though? Did it actually last?
Yeah.
Really?
So the taps have lasted, but you know the ring around the tap,
Yeah.
the faucet, whatever you want to
Yeah.
call it, it started to chip away.
Mm.
Yeah, and then I think one time I dropped a vase on it and it's chipped the paint off.
Oh.
And I remember doing like 100 different layers just to make sure that never happened. And you know the shower guard,
Yeah.
I done the trim of it.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was
okay.
Spray painted that.
Yeah.
cool.
That's lasted. And then I added the little £1 tape around it to give that window effect.
Nice.
But it's still intact.
Yeah. I wonder, like, how do people feel about DIY? Because at the moment, I'm a little bit on the fence.
Why?
I feel like because my style and ethos is obviously attainable luxury, but I feel like sometimes with the DIY, it just doesn't look good.
Ooh. It depends. I think
It does
sometimes
depend, it does depend.
when we're so focused on achieving the exact same look as what we've been inspired by, I think that puts the pressure on the perfection.
And it's funny you say that because that was about to be my unpopular opinion.
Oh, okay, cool.
And it was just hire someone to do it instead of doing it yourself.
100%.
And it's the reason why I would say it's an unpopular opinion is because it's unpopular in the sense of I'll save money if I do it myself. But at the same time, you've just answered my reason as to why I would say that, because when you get someone to do it, they're paid professional and they specify in this thing and it will look good.
Yeah, you're gonna get that.
You're gonna get that
sometimes anyway.
je ne sais quoi, you know, and it will just look. But when you do it yourself, sometimes it's just a bit meh.
Yeah. And I think if you're going to do it for somebody or pay someone to do it, you're taking the DIY out of it. Because it's do it yourself.
Yeah.
And I think the good thing about DIY is that it puts a personal touch on your home. So you can literally say, oh, I made that.
You appreciate it.
You do. You
Yeah.
do. And I think people do as well. And it feels good.
When I come to your home, your coffee table, I'm like, where's that from? You're like, oh, I made it. Where's that art from? I made it. And
It's a statement piece.
It's a statement.
Like, even like in Abby's house, for example, you've got your artwork that you've made.
Yes.
And it's ideas that people wouldn't even think of. But
That's true.
you might not like it. But trust and believe,
we like it.
we like it. Yeah.
We like it.
That's
And
interesting.
artwork is, you can be as creative as you want.
100%,
DIY,
yeah.
there's no perfection in DIY.
Literally.
Yeah, that's true.
You've done it yourself.
Yeah,
That is true.
Yeah. I don't know, we'll put that one on the fence. It's hard, isn't it?
It is a
It's
tough
hard.
one, yeah.
What have we got here?
Well, we've got some beautiful bits sent from. So today we've been gifted by Inner Spence Home 1888, and we've been given beautiful products, hand cream, candles, and some room spray. Should we open
test
it
them
up?
out?
Test
Yeah.
it out,
Yeah.
That's nice. Our first gift.
Our first
Nice,
gift.
thank you.
So sweet.
So sweet. Have you smelled them yet?
No.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
this is literally our first reaction.
Literally our first reaction. Now
My
on
hands
camera.
do need some cream as well, actually.
Not the dry
It's
hairs,
a bit
child.
dry.
Let's
This
get
weather
some.
is not good for our skin, I'll tell you that.
Tell me about it. I'm
Branding.
literally
Yeah,
trying.
how do I open
I love
it?
the branding. the
Inner
packaging.
Spence Home,
Yeah, I love
1888.
this. Can we show the camera? This is so nice.
So I've got a tobacco leaf kumaru seed candle, I believe.
Oh, I see.
It's a nice size as well.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is coming home.
The
with
scent
me.
that I'm getting before I even
This
open
is
it.
coming home
Someone needs
with
to help me
me.
with this. Oh, got
Ooh,
it.
I love the glass.
Look at it.
What's that TikTok saying? This
Ooh,
is
This is nice.
No, this is actually. Oh.
Oh, this is
Oh,
me.
wow.
This is a nice subtle.
This
Ooh,
is
I
so.
like the white one.
This candle is literally something I would like have at home, and
Wow.
this is the smell
Is
that
it
I
the
would
same
go
scent?
for.
The tobacco.
So I have the Argawood Santal Oud.
Oh, let's smell that one.
Yeah.
Let me smell that. That sounds a bit of me.
I just want to say I do love the attention to detail
Like,
on
look
the
at this.
vases as well, on the
It
glasses
can
as
be
well.
used
That's very
afterwards
unique.
as well.
That is very unique. That is so nice.
Let me get the room spray out.
Thank you, Inner Spence Home. Wow. And these are the kind of scents that I like. Look, I'm creaming my whole body now.
Let me try the cream, please.
Yes.
Where is it?
And if you want to smell the candle,
Yeah.
It's very rich and like woody.
I like
I'd
those
say.
scents. That's
I love
me in
them,
my
lovely.
home. Like, and that's what I talked about before, like bringing that masculinity into it, that deep kind of like aura.
I have a mist diffuser at home that I like to use in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And I often use essential oils that are inspired by fragrances. And my
nice.
go-to ones are always inspired by male fragrances.
Love
Yeah.
that.
There's just
Love
something
that.
about a masculine
Oh,
scent.
That
in
deep
the home.
kind of rich
Yeah.
kind of
Anything with like sandalwood as well.
sandalwood, amber.
Yeah.
I do like
That's
it sometimes
this.
a little bit patchouli. That's not
Yes.
so bad. Yeah.
Yes.
But let's stop the citruses stuff. Like
No, I've never been off all that
Has a
lime
sweet
and
smell.
mandarin.
Ooh.
tangerine and all the rest of it.
Let's get the hand cream. I'm trying to see what it's saying.
Oh,
I just
this
screwed
is
my hands and
nice.
didn't even smell.
The
Dry hands are
Himalayan
upon us.
mask.
No, it smells good.
It does.
You need to
These are
walk
giving
into
me-
your home
It's luxurious.
and be invited with this
Yeah.
type of scent.
Like warm.
Yeah, because you know with us, we cook a lot and there's all lots of things happening.
Yeah.
Open the windows, let the air out, and then spray
Yeah.
this.
When you guys have guests come over, do you tend to light a candle or a wax smell or something like that?
always.
I've got a habit of doing
Yeah,
that.
put one right by the door, so as soon as they walk in, the
they hit with
ambience
the
is
scent.
Yeah,
they
It's
hit in.
important.
A
Yeah.
diffuser in like
Yeah.
the bathroom or
Yeah,
the kitchen,
yeah,
coffee table,
yeah.
not kitchen, sorry, the living room, coffee
Yeah.
table.
Do you know what I used to do back in the day? I was a bit extra.
What?
I had the candle in the bathroom, and then I used to hide like a speaker and put like relaxing music on.
Okay,
Or,
no, I
or
like
sometimes,
that.
like, a
Come and see
rainforest.
hotels.
I
And
like
literally,
because hotels
yeah.
they now have embedded speakers in the showers and all
Sounds.
these
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
wicked.
so
That's,
That
coming
is
into an
luxurious.
oasis of luxury of this, the whole experience, yeah.
why can your home not be a spa?
No, it's literally
Why not?
giving spark.
And
I
your
love that.
bathroom literally just needs a speaker like that, and you're sorted.
And the Sanos one, everyone's doing that now.
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, that's true.
And the projectors. Have you seen those projectors that everyone's putting in the bathroom?
Really?
Projector?
You can
No, I
get the
didn't know.
portable ones, or you can actually
What are you
get.
watching when you're bathing? My gosh.
I'll get so carried away. I'll end up being in there for
Oh,
2
it's
Abby has
hours.
just crossed my TV dreams and the in the bathroom.
Yeah, I know, that's a question mark. We have to talk about that another day.
So we just want to say a massive thank you to
Thank you
Ina
so
Spence
much.
Home for gifting us these lovely fragrant candles,
This
diffusers,
is coming home
and mist
with me.
sprays,
Mhm.
and the hand cream as well. Instagram handle is Ish Candles, ISH Candles. Have I got that right?
Yes.
Perfect. If you want to check them out. So thank you, massive thank you again.
Oh, thank you so much.
Lovely.
Absolutely stunning. And I guess that brings us to a close, ladies. Any tips or advice that you want to say? Any points that you want to give to end our episode?
Do you know what? We started off by saying, you know, well, I did. I said I was a bit overwhelmed this week with design work, and I just think it's essential as designers or as creatives to take a breather, take a break. That's a note to myself as well. It's okay to get creative block sometimes.
Yeah,
we are human. Yeah, that's my bit of advice. Just take a break when you need it, and structure your days and your hours better. Because it's all about the mental health.
100%.
If the mental is not straight, your work will not be.
Yeah, and it will reflect in it.
For sure. For sure. Any tips from you guys?
I'm taking what you said.
Literally, you said it all. You said it all.
100%.
We're busy women.
We are.
We
We're
are.
boss babes, boss women. Like, we have to take breaks.
As a real boss babe.
100%.
And on that note, I'm Faye.
I'm Abby.
And I'm Tash.
And we are into
Interiors.
See you in another episode.
See you in another episode.
See
Thanks
ya.
for joining us, guys. Bye.
Bye.